Hey YouTube, how's it going? My name is Ninth, and I reckon if you train for hypertrophy and muscle building, that you have not tried this training style. So yeah, I brought you guys out to this park because this is where I usually go after I train. Yep, there's no other reason. There's literally no other reason. Did no research for this video, so if I start coming off as kind of uninformed or just like I'm rambling on about nothingness, yeah, I think the same way. But I brought a note card just in case I forget anything. So I've been training seriously for around 3 years. Coming this summer literally marks my 3rd year. I think generally what I followed for such a long amount of time, even if there were tweaks and different things I would change throughout these years, one thing stayed the same, is that higher rep scheme with around 3 to 4 sets and high rep scheme. I'd say 8 to 12. At least that's what I've been doing fairly recently. 8 reps up, whatever pushes you near failure. I wanted to see if there was more to hypertrophy and muscle building training. Maybe there was more than one way to go about it, because I feel like it's time for a change. So that cues me into introducing the 5x5 sets and rep format, working mainly compound movements. If you haven't heard of this style of training, buckle in and watch me attempt to do these for a week, altering my whole workout routine and split to surround the 5x5 and focusing on compound movements, which I have been severely lacking in recently, strength-wise. If you have heard of this style of training, then just, I guess, enjoy the video. Enjoy where it gets me by the end of the week. So yeah, see you guys in a few minutes. So the first day is the chest-centric day. Put up an image of what my workouts used to look like, and then the after, what I'm doing currently in the videos. So obviously, this being a chest-centric day, the compound movement choice is obviously the flat bench press. Yeah, I got no spotter, so I really have no choice but to limit myself. Yeah, so but seriously, following the 5x5 format, I started with a 135 pounds bench with doing 15 reps. This is my warm-up, so it's not counting within the 5x5, which it's a lot of sets. That's 6 sets, but I didn't want to count it as one of mine because I just want to work a lot of actual working sets. The first actual working set, I went from 185 for 5 reps, and then slowly working my way to 195. Actually, I did 4 whole sets of the 195 pounds for 5 reps because that was working really well for me, and I did not dare going further than that. Up next was chest dips. I do these weighted, but the first set I decided to do it without any weight. Didn't really do a warm-up for this, I just counted it. It made more sense to just, I don't have an actual good reason, I'm just coming up with something just to get this going, get this moving. On the second set, I went from 25 pounds for 5 reps to all the way up to the 5th set, 35 pounds for 5 reps. I also wanted to mention that I'm also, just because I'm doing the mostly focusing on the compound movements doesn't mean I'm not doing any isolation exercises. I'm not going to show these on every workout, but I just wanted to let you guys know what it typically looks like. I train for aesthetics mostly, so I want to build up them shoulders that they've been lacking. So I got single arm lateral raise, which is 1 warm-up set and 2 actual working sets, and then I go down to the rear delt reverse fly cables, which is warm-up set and 2 working sets. All right, the next day, which is shoulders, which I actually have some footage of, maybe a little too much footage of, but this one's a little different. but I am doing handstand push-ups. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing handstand push-ups. I'm trying to do handstand push-ups. So I've been wanting to do handstands for a long time, so I've incorporated it into my shoulder training, and I thought this was a good opportunity to kind of see where I'm at, try recording it. Obviously, I'm struggling. So yeah, I don't always just do attempts of handstands. I try to, walk up the wall. I try to do pike push-ups whenever I can. Obviously, in this workout, I was not really that energized, and I have a shoulder press in mind, the overhead shoulder press, whatever you want to call it, the military press, whatever you want to call it. So I did not do pike push-ups today. So then the overhead press, the barbell overhead press, I started with 70 pounds with 15 reps warm-up set. The highest I ever got was 115 for 5 reps, which is my first set. That was a mistake. I think that was some serious ego lifting because it did not feel good. Very heavy on my shoulders, and I think I paid the price for it. Shoulder ain't feeling too good, but I scaled it back down to 100 pounds, and then managed to get it back up to 105 for the last set. And then the last workout, which is the back centric. So I started this out with some pull-ups. So I think I'm pretty decently good at pull-ups. So going down to 5 reps is kind of crazy for me. I just really focused on squeezing at the top and just like going down, perfect form, eccentric. Felt pretty good. Doing it for 5 reps definitely makes up for, which I usually do is like 8 reps for like 3 sets. So I think it evens out. I did an extra rep in the beginning because I was feeling cocky. And then on this day, I also have the bent over row, the barbell variation. Sorry for the terrible footage on this day. I don't know what happened. I think I forgot my tripod. Yeah, I forgot my tripod. Started with 100 pounds for 15 reps for the warm-up, and then got from 155 to 160 for the 5 reps on the last set. Hey, it's me again. At least my face, you can see. A lot of surprises and a big difference. It was pretty fun to try this, do something new. Another thing I wanted to tackle was the idea that, this is very taxing to your joints and your body. This style of training, the 5x5 at least, is while you're lifting heavily, lift appropriate weight that you can actually, something you're not just throwing around. You want to do this for as long as you possibly can. Longevity wise, you need to be lifting somewhat safely. Ego lifting isn't going to get you anywhere. Maybe it'll give you a high for, a short period of time. Being able to say that you lifted it, even though you didn't really lift it, good form. So yeah, just specialize in good form and just slowly increment the weight. Like, I plan on doing this for possibly a month. I wanted to show you guys a transformation, but I don't feel confident in showing you guys a transformation within a week of doing this. This is something that, I could see you getting benefits only like a month or 6 weeks later. So if you guys want to see more from this and my journey in it, then be sure to like the video or just go in the comments, say that you would love to see another video like this, but showing the results after like 4 weeks or so. Lift safely, guys. It's not fun, but it'll be fun in the long run. Just slowly increment the weight, slowly. 2.5, just slap on 2.5s every week and you'll be fine. You can control that. And then as a final message, this was all really like, even me not doing any research for this, like I don't really care too much about the physical transformation. I know I said that this was like, I'm intending it for muscle growth or hypertrophy, which I am, but at the same time I also do want to build strength. With increasing your strength, you're bound to increase muscle. It's just common sense. You can build a lot of muscle with just these compound movements, honestly. They really are all you really need. in just gaining mass. That's why I threw in isolation movements. But yeah, this is really just an experiment. At the end of the day, my goal in this was to make lifting fun again. I've been falling out of love with bodybuilding recently. I feel like there's a lot of saturation on the internet that just kind of puts you down, or it just leads you to comparing, or obviously just you get burnt out by training all the time. So being able to switch between different training styles and different, I guess, workouts you can try, that keeps lifting fun. That keeps exercising fun. If you could take one thing away from this video, I would say to do something different. Switch your workouts up. Not if it's working for you and you enjoy your workouts and you're putting everything into it and getting everything you wish for out of it, then keep rocking with it. But when it gets grueling, or it's just not fun, you're not getting any benefits like health-wise or just physically, then it might be time to switch it up, man. Just switch it up. Do something different. Do your research on forum and such, and then just get in there. If you're not even in the gym, then just get in there and figure the stuff out later. Make lifting fun. Switch it up if you want. If you guys want the month update, then give me feedback, okay? I'd appreciate some feedback. Pretty much all I got for y'all. If you gave this video a shot and you liked it, then go give my other videos a shot and like this video if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe.